Hello and welcome. My name is Aram Yako. In this tutorial, I will explain what null-conditional operator is. A null-conditional operator is when you use only one question mark. And that indicates that do an operation only if the value is not null. So let me show you guys what I mean. Let's create a method here called private string get name. Whoops. Return Aram. So to call this method, we have to declare the class this method is inside. So we have to do program p equal new program. Let's call it program here with small p. And then to call this method, we can do string name is equal to program dot get name. Console write line name. So let's debug it and see if it works. So we're declaring the program class here now, and now we're using a method in program. And we're getting Aram, and the console write line is writing Aram. But what happens in your code if you forget to declare the program correctly, or you have somewhere in your code something crash? And let's say that the program is null. So this program class has not been initiated. So if we try to do this operation, we will have the program class, it will be equal to null. So when we are trying to call the getName method here, we won't be able to do it and the code will crash, as you can see here, system null reference exception. What we can do to avoid such crash, if we are not really dependent on that part of the code, is that we can put a question mark here. What this is doing is do get the name, so call this method get name from the program variable if the program is not null. So if we try to do this operation now, it won't crash. The name will be null because we have not given it a value. However, it does not call this getName method because the program variable here is null. So what this question mark is doing is, if this value is not null, do what is in the other side of this dot. However, if this value is null, do not do the next operation, so the part that is on the right side of the dot here. So this is one way to avoid that your code crash, and this is something you can use in your code if you are logging, for example, and you don't want your application to crash if you fail to log. Furthermore, this is something you can also do to avoid crashing. Like for example, this name is null, so below here you can do name is equal to name question mark. If you don't know what this means, go watch my previous tutorial. You can write user. So this call won't be executed because the program variable is null, so this value will also be null, and then you make a check here. If the variable name is null, assign the variable name the value user instead. This is called coalescing operation, and you can watch my previous tutorial to see more information about it. Alright, thank you for watching, see you at the next tutorial, bye bye.